I can't believe it. I've got no words. I need to lie down. I need to lie down. So at the halfway point of the second season, we find ourselves second in the table, just 3 points behind Manchester City. And as we're in January, I figured why not start planning for next season. We agreed a contract with young Lyon defender Malo Gusto, who will be joining us at the start of next season. He's a very promising right back with loads of potential and can play in a few other positions as well. The form of some of our backup defenders, such as Thilo Kehrer, was starting to become a bit of a concern, so I decided to dip into the transfer market and spend the rest of our budget on Sporting Lisbon defender Gonçalo Inácio. This is someone I've always wanted to sign on FM, and he joins us for a whopping £32 million. We started the new year right where we left off, with Scamacca giving us a 1-0 win over Leicester City. Naya Faguer gave us a 1-0 win away at Tottenham, and goals from Lucas Paqueta and Gianluca Scamacca helped us get a 2-0 win at home to Newcastle. Unfortunately for us though, a 0-0 draw with Crystal Palace followed, which saw us drop down to third in the table, 6 points off of Manchester City. A thunderbolt from Pablo Fornals helped us get a 2-0 win at home to Brighton before we travelled to the Etihad. And there's no prizes for guessing who scored the goal to give the league leaders all 3 points in this one. So after 25 games, we now sit third, 9 points off the top of the table, though let's be honest, a title challenge was never really that likely. And just like that, we are into February, so I guess it's time to talk about the Champions League knockout stages. Before that, however, just a quick reminder, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and if you're enjoying this video and this series, then please drop a like as well, it helps the channel out massively. So our first ever Champions League knockout tie saw us go up against Atletico Madrid. Now obviously we could have got an easier tie, but we also could have got a much more difficult tie, and to be honest, given our form, I was feeling pretty confident, especially given that the first leg was at home. But unfortunately we got off to a terrible start with Antoine Griezmann giving the visitors the lead inside the opening 3 minutes. But we weren't prepared to go down without a fight, and after a fantastic through ball from Lucas Paqueta, he played in Gianluca Scamacca to draw us level. And into the second half, we got ourselves in front after some brilliant work from Marcus Edwards down the right-hand side. Scamacca again was on hand to poke us in front. However, deep into stoppage time, Thomas Lemar scored this wonderful free kick and the game ended 2-2. Into the second leg then, and with the tie level, we had a very promising start. With captain Declan Rice almost scoring one of the goals of the season, however his shot went just over the crossbar. And then just on the stroke of half-time, Jarrod Bowen spurned an excellent opportunity to restore our lead. It really wasn't our day, and that was summed up in the second half when Yannick Carrasco forced a good save from Areola, but Thomas Lemar somehow squeezed the ball into the back of the net from a very tight angle. And just like that, our Champions League adventure had come to a very abrupt end. Shout out to Jan Oblak, by the way, he was absolutely brilliant over both legs and almost definitely kept Atletico in the tie. More wins in the league, this time against Middlesbrough and Everton, before a 0-0 draw against Bournemouth saw us jump back up to second in the table. However, we were a massive 11 points behind Manchester City, although they had quite a difficult away trip to Liverpool coming up. We made sure we did our job at home to Birmingham, with Dion Drenabello getting both goals in a 2-0 win. And Liverpool did their job, getting a 5-3 win over City, meaning that with just 9 games to go, we found ourselves 8 points behind. I mean, surely we couldn't, right? Well, maybe we could, because in their next game, City somehow only drew 1-1 at home to Norwich. And we had to travel to Ellen Road to take on Leeds, and things were going brilliantly when Lucas Paqueta got on the end of a Jarrod Bowen cross to put us 1-0 in front. Now, this was played before the match engine update, which explains why our new signing Inácio decided to do this and gift Leeds an equaliser, meaning we failed to take advantage of City dropping points. In other news, after another fantastic season, Gianluca Scamacca came to me asking for a new contract, which, do you know what? Fair enough, he probably deserves one. And our Italian talisman, our main man, loves the club, so surely contract negotiations won't be a problem. Ah, well, okay then. Thankfully on FM23, you can now go back to the agent after messing up a contract negotiation. And after doing so, the agent agreed to reopen talks, and we were able to tie Scamacca down to a new 4-year contract. Our youth intake was once again very underwhelming, and we had 2 players in the top 3 of the next-gen list, with Andreas Schelderup and Rico Lewis coming 2nd and 3rd respectively. Back to league action, and I don't believe it, City have dropped points again, this time away at Southampton. Bad news is we've got Manchester United away. Ugh, for goodness sake. And the game went pretty much as you would expect, with Bruno Fernandes essentially scoring the exact same goal twice in a 2-0 defeat. Thankfully, we responded well to that defeat by beating Chelsea at Stamford Bridge thanks to a Scamacca header, and unbelievably, City dropped more points, this time losing at home to Bournemouth. Since losing the League Cup final to United, City have been on a horrendous run in the league, picking up just 2 points from their last 4. And following their latest defeat, we now sit in 3rd, just 6 points behind them, with 6 games to play. Speaking of the League Cup, we got knocked out in the 3rd round by Liverpool, so enough said about that. The FA Cup, on the other hand, was a different story. Wins against Huddersfield and Blackpool set up a mouth-watering 5th round tie against, yep, You guessed it, Liverpool. And I'm delighted to say that we got revenge for them dumping us out of the League Cup. First of all, Ibrahima Konate putting the ball in the back of his own net. And a wonderful second half strike from Kepren Thuram, his first for the club, sealed a 2-0 win, and we booked our place in the quarter-finals, where we took on Brighton, and thanks to goals from Skamaka and Jared Bowen, we were able to book our place at Wembley for the FA Cup semi-final against Crystal Palace. And our lives were made so much easier thanks to a very early red card for Palace's Ricardo Pereira. And from that moment on, Palace were powerless to stop us and, most importantly, Gianluca Scamacca, with the big Italian scoring a hat-trick at Wembley to book our place in the FA Cup final, where we will be taking on none other than Manchester United. I've spoken about Scamacca a lot in this series, and for good reason. Our number 9 got on the score sheet in a 3-0 win against Villa before netting another 2 in a 4-1 win against Norwich. And he rounded this run of form off with a sensational hat-trick at home in a 5-1 win over Southampton. Our talisman is having yet another fantastic season, and at this point in the season, he is on 38 goals in all competitions. And incredibly, in his last 7 games, he has scored 11 goals. I think it's safe to say that he more than deserved his new contract. So as we approach the final 3 games of the season, the table looks like this. We are now third on 78 points, City are in second with a game in hand on 79, and Liverpool are top with 80. And it's a huge game for us as we travel to Anfield, knowing that a win will see us leapfrog Liverpool and City going to the top of the table. City, incidentally, are travelling to Newcastle, who are having quite a good season, sitting quite comfortably in 7th. We've played Liverpool quite a lot in this save, but this one just feels that much bigger. And thankfully, we got off to the perfect start with Lucas Paqueta giving us a 1-0 lead. A rather rash decision from Kurt Zouma, though, allowed Luis Diaz in on goal, and he capitalised to make it 1-1. It was quite a tight second half, but thanks to Paqueta's brilliant through ball to Scamacca, we were able to get our lead back. And with Liverpool pushing for an equaliser, we managed to get up the other end of the pitch and step forward Pablo Fornals to secure a brilliant 3-1 victory at Anfield. So we did our job, but how did City get on against Newcastle? It finished 3-3 with Alan Saint-Maximin getting an 89th minute equaliser, meaning we, with just 2 games to go, were top of the table by just a point. City also have a game in hand, worth pointing out. We took on Arsenal in the penultimate game of the season, and man, was this a cagey affair. Deep into stoppage time at the end of the first half, Gianluca Scamacca stepped forward from a corner to give us a 1-0 lead. And right at the end of the second half, substitute Diondre Bello came off the bench to secure a 2-0 victory, which meant that we stayed top, but not for long, as City won their game in hand, meaning that this is what the table looked like going in to the final day. So City are top of the table on 86 points. We are in second on 84. City have to go to the Emirates, and all they have to do to clinch the title is not lose. We are away at Brentford, and if we win our game and City lose against Arsenal, we will be Premier League champions in only our 2nd season. So I'm sure you'll agree it's a pretty big game. And as it is such an important game, I thought, why not show you my live reaction? So without any further delay, let's head over to Brentford. I'm going to have to keep an eye on the Arsenal City game. So if any scores pop up, I'll let you know. Go on, Declan. Oh, Declan! No! What an effort! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Arsenal have scored against Manchester City. Arsenal, Gabriel Jesus has scored for Arsenal, and City are losing. But hang on. There's a chance maybe for Brentford. Round clears. It's back into the area. Not Max Cornet. Damsgaard, what a save from Areola. Goodness me. Do the boys know about what's happening at the Emirates? Is there a way we can communicate that to them? Arsenal are 2-0 up against Manchester City. City are absolutely throwing this away. But we need to do our job. Thuram picks it up, finds Scamacca. Goes out left to Ben Rama. Brings it down well. He needs to get, again, just get the cross into the box. Which he does. It's whipped in. Paqueta! Oh, what a save! I don't know if he saved it or came off the crossbar, but I don't know if Rygaard touched to it. It should be 1-0 to us. We are currently a point behind. A goal for us. It's a corner. Marcus Edwards swings it in. Scamacca! No, I thought it'd gone in. Oh, he's just headed it wide. Are you joking? I don't know what to do. It's 15 minutes to go. It's 0-0. The highlights are not that forthcoming. Do you know what, Paqueta? He's been so good recently, but he's apprehensive. He's not having a great game. I think Bellio's going to come on. We're obviously going to leave Scamacca out there. But Bellio's going to go up top with Scamacca. Rice is going to go in the middle. We've got to go for it. There's no point trying not to lose. If we lose or draw. Arsenal are 3-0 up against Man City, I've just seen. So we've got a golden opportunity here. Nothing silly here, lads. Come on, Bowen. It's a good turn. Scamacca's in the middle. Again, can we pick him out? Bowen's cross in. Ben Rama, deflected. Bellio. Is it going to go in? It's not gone in! What do you mean? It's a corner. Raum swung in. Heady clear it. They have won every single header from a corner. This is so not like us this season. Onyeka's bring it away. Benrahma's not been able to catch up with him. And neither's Fornals. Onyeka is just running away from our defenders here. Surely not. Oh my good God, I thought we'd scored. There's 10 minutes to go, and we've not scored. It's 3-1 to Arsenal at the Emirates. We've got another corner. Bowen swung in. Inacio. Oh, he's at the bar! What do you mean? I can't believe it. It's another throw-in. How have we not scored? Long throw-in from Realm. Brentford are going to clear it. Fornals wins it back. Is he going to shoot? Fornals! Fornals has scored! I can't believe it! Pablo Fornals with 4 minutes to go. I think he's just won us the league. Oh my God. Oh my God, I've gone lightheaded. I've just had to make a bunch of changes. We're going to watch the replay. Oh my goodness me. Pablo Fornals off the bench like he did against Liverpool has come on, and maybe he did so well to win the ball back and he just thunders it past David Raya in the Brentford goal. And I think, unless an absolute disaster happens with 3 minutes left, West Ham might be about to win the Premier League. No, free kick for Brentford. Not like this. Pinnock. Clear. What's going on? They've equalised. I can't believe it. I mean, they're looking for an offside. I don't think there was. Brentford have not had a sniffle. The goal's been given. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. We were so close. And they've... Corner. Bowen. Headed clear again. Mate, our corners have been dreadful. And now they're on the counter-attack. There's 5 minutes of injury time. I mean, just kick him at this point. De Silva. I can't believe we're letting them play through us like this. What are we doing, lads? Can we get out to him, maybe? Satalo clears. It finds Jared Bowen. And it's a 2v1. Oh my God, Belleau. Skamaka's open. Belleau. Give it to Bowen. Give it to... But referee! That's a penalty! Surely! Surely that was in the box! Oh my God! It's going to VAR. It's going to VAR. Please say it was in the box. No! No, what do you mean? What do you mean? I can't believe what's happening here. It's not even a red card, it's a yellow card. Oh my God, we were in such a good position. If that's not denying a goal scoring opportunity, I don't know what is. Realm's got the free kick. It's swung in. Skamaka's header. Saved by Raya. I can't believe it. Oh, that's not me throwing stuff. My controller just fell off my desk. I can't believe it. Football Manager, mate, that is ridiculous. We were 5 minutes from winning, 6 minutes, I don't know, 8 minutes from winning the league. I can't believe it. Skamaka scored 40 goals this season. He didn't get one today. They headed away every single corner. I've got no words. I've got an FA Cup final to play after this. We've not won the league. City lost 4-1. We've not won the league. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do now. We've not won the league. I need to lie down. I need to lie down. I need to lie down. So after a heartbreaking end to our season, we finished second, which is still our best ever finish in the Premier League. City were confirmed as champions, finishing just a point above us, and for us, a wait for a Premier League title will have to go on just a little bit more. Erling Haaland once again claimed the Golden Boot with 47 goals, and Skamaka once again came runner-up with 30. However, Alphonse Areola claimed the Golden Glove Award with 21 clean sheets. And there was a place in the Team of the Year for Jared Bowen and Gianluca Scamacca. To end the season, though, there was the small matter of the FA Cup final against Manchester United. Literally nothing happened, and it went straight to penalties. Lucas Paqueta stepped up first and scored. Then it was Ronaldo's turn, and he missed. The shootout continued with everyone comfortably converting from the spot. Then for Man United, up stepped Donny van der Beek. Yes, remember him. He had to score his penalty in order to keep them in the game. But he was denied by the Golden Glove winner Alphonse Areola, and with that, West Ham United secure their 4th ever FA Cup win and their first since 1980. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes the end of Season 2 of this West Ham series. And I'll be completely honest with you, I'm still not quite over how that season finished. The fact that we didn't win the league, given the position that we found ourselves in, absolutely gut-wrenching. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed this episode, then please do me a favour, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, if the next episode is out by the time you are watching this one, I'll make sure to include it on the end screen for you. And until the next one, ladies and gents, as always, thank you very much for watching. And as always, there is only one thing left to say. Come on, you Irons.